You're watching Swizzler's Zone.
Hello, hello, happy Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Is it really Tuesday? I can't see, but I think I'm looking at City Skylines. This is not Tuesday game. This is a Sunday game. What am I doing, guys? John, what am I doing? John, 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 you're here. What are we doing? I had some problems with watching the City Skylines replay, and I'm like, hmm. And I couldn't decide if it was my internet or my computer or something else that was causing some problems. So you know what? Today, man, we are going to do this. Um, yeah, we are going to do this, and I hope that in the process of doing that, I'm hoping we can figure out where the problem lay. So I updated my internet. Well, I didn't really update my internet. I called my internet and complained. I said, you know what? My boss is upstairs. He has 5.5 megabits per second. I'm downstairs. I got 3.0. I've got the same connection. His is a business, mine's a personal. Okay. So do I have to run a cord from upstairs downstairs to get his 5.0? Because that's what we could do. I could keep my own internet connection, which I wouldn't mind not doing, and getting free internet from there. But you know what? Beam is showing I'm offline. So is Beam not working right now? Did Beam not go live? Why is Beam not going live? Well, that's strange. That is saying I'm offline. It shouldn't be saying I'm offline. I'm live on Twitch. I'm live on YouTube. Something's wrong. That's strange. That's strange. Huh. Why is it not working? Strange. So, I'm not sure. Um. It's odd. Beam's not going live for me. Um. That might be a problem. Beam might not be working. Is Beam down? No, Beam is showing other people are live, so. Am I not live? What's wrong with my channel? Manage channel. What is up? What is up with Beam? Restream. Sorry, but where was I? I was telling you a story. So I called them and I said, you know what? What is up? What is up? You know what? Beam is showing still connecting. Oh, Beam never connected. That's strange. That's the restream. Oh, Beam never connected. That's strange. That's the restream. Oh, I put my limit too high. That's strange. That's the restream. Oh, I put my limit too high. All right, so I'm trying to crank up my limits to get better quality videos. So let's see if I could do this live. Can I change it? All right, so I'm trying to crank up my limits to get better quality videos. So let's see if I could do this live. Can I change it? All right, so I'm trying to crank up my limits to get better quality videos. So let's see if I could do this live. Can I change it? I don't know if that did anything. I don't know. I don't know if that did anything. Okay, so let's hit a big stop. We're going to stop that. So my story is going to continue after the break. These short break dated stream I'm attempting to do some work with. Just checking to see what's going on with Beam. Beam's not taking the stream, unfortunately. Wasn't taking the live stream, so I don't know what went wrong with it. So I think it might have been I went too high. And that might have been the problem. So we're going to find out in a moment if it, for instance, doesn't take it. I'm going to refresh this page, and hopefully it goes online. Beam wasn't going online. I cranked it up to 4,000. I think 4,000 might have been too high for Beam. Ooh, 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 we got some picture. We got some picture. Yeah, we got some picture. Looks like we just went live. Oh, there we are. Got some picture. Looks like we just went live. Oh, there we are. Got some picture. Looks like we just went live. So I'm going to put it as a source today because I need to see what the source plays like. I'm going to look over at it sometimes and just pause. I'm going to look over at it sometimes and just pause. So I'm not as interested in YouTube today. I'm going to look at the YouTube replay later. So we're going to close this, and I'm going to just take that really fast. I want to close this browser down and downsize the amount of RAM running on it. Check out what my memory is running at currently. We're not in game yet. But hey guys, bear with me. I think, John, you missed my whole story, my whole intro. I was just like all excited you were here and everything, and then I realized Beam wasn't working. So I'm like, no. So you missed my whole intro. I was like, John, it's Tuesday. What's up? It's Tuesday. Something's wrong with me. It's not Sunday. No, I was watching a stream, and that's my replay of me acting, of how I was acting when I was talking to you. But you couldn't hear me because it wasn't working. And I'm like, John, they weren't responding to me. And I'm like, what is up? Something is up. Why is John not saying something? He would normally be like all over that. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm having internet issues. We all know I've had internet issues. My internet's not that fast of an upload, and I'm like, what's going wrong? I need more bandwidth. So my issue I'm having is I was decided to go and rewatch a video, and the city game was choppy sometimes, and I was bad choppy, like a whole blip and then blip, and I'm like, okay, that's too much of a blip and a blip, and I'm like, something went wrong. So I'm like, is it my RAM? Is it my processor? What's using up all my data? Am I hitting my maximums? So is it my internet? Which I'm no way, internet's not that good. So you know what? I decided I had to go and do some tests. Test today was going to be opening a browser again and watching a bit of the stream on Beam at full high quality so that I would be able to see what it works at, as well as seeing if I drop any frames. So we're cranked it up to 3,500 right now, so hopefully that makes a difference in this stream. Hopefully, guys. Hopefully, everybody, this makes a huge difference. But time will tell. Time definitely will tell. I'm going at source. I want to go full screen, but I can't go full screen. So I'm hoping this works well. So what I need from you guys, if you're watching this video live, please tell me if it glitches. Tell me when it glitches so I can write down the time, how long I've been streaming on this, because I'm going to go back and watch the replay on YouTube later. And I want to definitely, I'm going to get the pen ready. We're going to get something to write on the back of an envelope. So let me know if you're watching on Beam or Twitch so I have an idea of where to look at. I want to go back and kind of look at that time. If you're on Beam, you can tell me even sooner. That's what I usually tell people. So, hey, I really want this to work. And I don't know if... Right now I'm just going to go left and right and go like left and right and see how the game is working. All right. So left and right's okay. Let's pause the game for a second, see what happens. Now I'm going to come out of pause, move it left. Okay, that didn't do so bad. Now what if I go like this? A whole view of the city like that. I saw a bit of a jitter there just for a second. So if you see a jitter again, if you see a jitter, let me know. If you can tell if there's a jitter, because that's what I want to know about. I'm trying to watch the replay. So I'm just going to fly through the city as we fly across the city really fast. I don't know if maybe it's the game settings are too high, but I noticed this game was really jittery in the stream, the replay, and it was just too much for me. I'm like, okay, if you guys are watching this, I want it to look good for you. I want it to work well. I want to be able to fly around the city and like watch the train travel down the track. I don't want it to look good. And oh, we got a message. We got one message. Ooh, somebody messaged something else. Well, let's go down to the cars and let's see if we would look at the cars, because the cars for sure would be non-jittery. The cars are usually pretty smooth, but that's not many cars. So let's go right into the heaviest part of the city. Let's go like that. Let's go right down in there. So you have to bear with me. We're running a bit of a test stream tonight. This is going to be a bit of a test stream. I'm playing cities. This is my city. You're going to see the city. We're going to work on the city, but I really want to test this. I don't want a choppy stream for you guys. I want it to work well. I know of dismiss. Press play. I can't wait and make it work on my phone. I can't make it work. Hey, you know what? It won't work. But I give up. I was going to watch it from my phone too. But that seems pretty good. What if I move along straight forwards? I'm watching the live replay over here on Beam, and it's not bad. It's pretty smooth. Maybe this is what I need to be streaming at. Whoa, we're going to go over that ramp. Flying around. Oh, there's a bit of choppiness right there. Did anybody see that? Where was that? Going back this way. Spin seemed pretty good. Alright, I wonder if I can. Let's go over my settings really fast. And let's see if I can go and increase the output. Can I increase it? Output? No, I'm locked on 30 right now. 40k hertz, sample rate, stereo default, audio output, recording, audio. Alright, so we're at CBR 3500, use custom buffer, very fast. I can't increase it, I'm on 30 right now. The next option would be to try 60 frames per second, but I don't know. So far, we have 0% drop frames, it says. So if the application is sending all frames properly to there, the next question is the coding an issue? Is it my encoding? Whoop. Because in settings, there is the option to go to encoding, and we are on very fast right now. Can I change it to, say, super fast? Off very fast? I don't know. We're going to cancel that and hit no to that change. Right now, we're not going to mess around with the coding at this time unless I know that's the problem. I don't know if it's the problem with this game. I don't know if the game has gone choppy. So I'm going to fly through this really fast and watch the replay there. That's pretty good. Go forwards and back a little bit. Oh, look at that. We did catch a spot over the water where it went a little bit iffy by water. So if I sit there and watch the cars on a freeway road right by the water, let's see if that, maybe it's water. Yeah, see how choppy they get? Ah, the water effects are affecting it just a bit. All right, let's go to options, see if we can downsize water a bit. Miscellaneous, gameplay, graphics, shadow quality, texture quality, level details far. What if we don't have that on very far? Enable, level detail, very high, texture quality is high, shadow quality. You can always drop the shadow quality down to medium and hit apply. That will make a big difference. What is the FPS command for this game? Is there an FPS? Oh, no, there isn't actually. I don't think they ever did make an FPS command. I wish it said water quality. Maybe water in. That make a difference? Let's try that. Shadows still look pretty good. It's a little more smoother. Shadows is very demanding on games, so that seemed pretty good. It doesn't look as dark anymore in the game, though. The quality of the look of it has changed a bit, but you know what? If I have to drop a bit of the quality of the game to make for a bit smoother, then that might be what we need to do. That might be what we need to do. Looks good to you, John, now? Better with the shadows down? Like smoother? The bicycles, just watch them go across. The bicycles in the replay seem a little bit smoother. And that's what we want. We want a smooth replay so that you see. Oh, we know a growing city has growing problems. Let's go back down to the water here. Oh, there was a bit of a choppiness there. Oh yeah, the water's really hard on mine. What if we go to texture quality, level detail high, anisotropic filtering. Let's go. Could always disable that or enable that. Shadow quality, texture quality. I don't want to drop it to medium. I have no idea what that is. Color correction override, no. Depth of field, no. I notice the water, sometimes you get little squares in the current view. Oh, okay. That could just be really hard for my computer to process. Is there a way to slow that down? Because it's so demanding. What if we drop the quality a bit? Level detail. I like high detail. But maybe that's a high detail. Maybe they drop that to medium and see if that affects the water. No? No, that doesn't affect that. That affected that. Let's go to texture quality, just take it down to medium. I know the game is not going to look as pretty, but hey, you know what? I want the game to look more smoother. And let's watch it. Now I'm moving up and down, go ahead forwards. Watch the cars on the replay, how smooth they come across that bridge. It's not as choppy. I think what happens is the game takes a lot of processing power. I'm going to bring up the task manager really fast. I want to see what the game's putting out at that moment when we're hitting that maximum. So CPU on the water section is currently right here. We're hitting 92% on 95% on the CPU. So let's go over here. We're still hitting, we're down to 87%. So the water is using far more CPU to generate the water than it is the other part. We're maxing my CPU out. OBS Studio is only using constant 16%, but not here, but right over here, this water is really affects, is like 96% CPU usage. Okay. So maybe we had the quality a little too high because this water moving up and down effect uses a lot of something. I don't know. How do we change that? Can we lower that somehow more? Level detail low, medium, high. We could always turn off anti-aliasing. That should bring the CPU down. Boom. Boom. No, we're still at 97%. 95%, 98%. I need a better CPU, guys. I need a better CPU. Or I need to close down stuff like my Edge. But you know what? Then I can't see the replay if I do that. What else could we shut down that I'm running that I don't need running? We could shut down that. We're going to go through my list. What all can we shut down that uses CPU? HD audio background process uses 13.9% of my stat. I got to figure out what that is. Hey, Brian. How's it going today? We're fooling around. I realized this game is causing a bit of an issue. I got a better video card, but I think my CPU is not able to handle the streaming combined with the game. Because it says it's running 27%, but if we shut down Edge, what if I'm going to drop my Edge to lower quality? I'll go 480p. You know what? We're going to close Edge completely. Let's close Edge. Get rid of Edge. No more Edge. We're going to also, for the time being, we're going to shut down Discord. Sorry, guys. Discord's out. What else do we got on here we could probably shut down? PC's protected. Wargaming updated. That thingy. That. No, we can't close that. We can't close that. We could shut down this one. We're not playing Origin. We could shut down Origin. Active processes leaving me at mostly some Windows. Close that one. Save changes. Sure. That should limit everything we have running. Let's see if we go back to the water. Do we have problems over the water again? But you're going to have to tell me. Because I can't see it. All I can see is we're still hitting 98% right there in this view. 85%, 87%. So it's not as bad anymore. But I can't see the replay. So maybe I'll try to get my replay going. Brian, have you ever played Cities? I love this game. I absolutely love this game. Let's try to get it working on my phone. Yeah, open in an app, but there's no app. I can't open it in an app. And if it doesn't play, I'm going to change it off the mobile to desktop version. And hopefully that will actually load it properly. But we don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Water rate's not so bad looking this way. Down to 83% on CPU usage. We're still holding 83% even at the bridge right now. So maybe when I'm playing this game, unfortunately, I can't have a single web browser open. Ooh, we just hit 93. OBS hit 20%. Right back there. Where did it hit? And I got a stream playing. It's delayed though. Hopefully it catches up eventually. You've never played Cities? This game is a beautiful game. You could build your city. City of your dreams. They say that was SimCity 4. It used to be, it was design, build, and run the city of your dreams. Well, sorry, but this is 2016. SimCity 4 was a great game, but this game is amazing. Oh, we got disconnected power grids. Where are we disconnected? I don't see disconnected power grids. John, where do you see disconnected power grids? I need to see disconnected power lines that go to nowhere. Those all connect to that grid. That connects to this grid. It connects to this grid. I don't know. All of a sudden we have electricity, so unless the water just went bad for a second there, I don't know. I don't know. It's a very realistic simulation. It is absolutely an awesome game, I will tell you that. I'm just trying to make my stream run the stream better. I couldn't find the disconnected power grid. It said it was a disconnected power grid and I couldn't find it, so I don't know. I'm trying to make this run better and smoother for the viewers so that you guys, when you're watching me, actually get a better experience. So I phoned my internet company today and I complained a little bit. I actually texted them over their web chat. And I'm like, you know what? My boss in the same building has a better internet. Oh, I saw that glitch in my game. I don't know if that happens on your game view too, but there was a bit of a processing. It would just kind of, the cars kind of stop moving for a second, whether that was a game or me. So I don't think that was the video. We have this ding ding. You'll hear it a second ago. This is cool. There it is right there. Let's ride it. You can see the people getting on and off. There's 41 passengers and 90 on this train right now. Distance traveled on the line, only 2%. So pretty much the cars will go, and they go to the next one. And then they travel with the traffic at traffic speeds. Well, these are all back to back on those ones. Let's jump off that one. Well, that one's right there. Hopefully they eventually get all mixed up on different turns and starts and stops. Nobody's getting off over here. Let's get some business park going. Can you get this game on your phone? I don't think so. I'm on a Windows 10 PC. I've got the details dropped a little bit because we're having issues playing on the viewing, the replays, and I want the game to run better. It is very much a Windows computer game. You can also play it on Macintosh. Our buddy here on Beam, John, he plays this on a Mac. He's got more RAM than you could ever want, 32 gigabytes. He's got lots. And I've got only 16. I updated my RAM for this game, then I updated my video card for this game. Keep in mind, I do stream too, so my CPU is causing some issues. I need a better CPU. I need more power. I need, what can I put on my what can I take out to put in? So the question is, CPU wise, if I take the CPU out, what could I put on my computer and will it support it? I don't know. I might need to buy a new computer. And then this could be like my rebroadcasting computer for just the video, and then I would get a different CPU. But that means I need a lot more equipment and more space, and I don't think that's in my budget right now for streaming. I just want to make my stream the best I can make it right now, and hopefully this is smooth for you guys. It seems smoother traveling along. Oh, we got bad traffic coming in here. You know what? It's time to maybe do some work with that. What is my CPU? I don't know. I don't even know, man. It's an i7. It's got 8 cores. Oh, that's a good idea. You just gave me the best idea. There's probably performance of my... Oh, where'd it go? Performance of the CPU. Well, that's only showing logical cores for 8. Let's do something. Windows has a funky capability. It's hidden under affinity. Set affinity. We're going to take you off core 0. And put you on all the other cores. So we're going to move the game to a different core. And we're going to set OBS affinity to every core. We'll give them to cores 1, 2, 3, 4. Except for these cores. We're going to give OBS to core 0. And let's check performance-wise. Does that make a difference? How bad does that go? Let's go back to the water. Does that... That wasn't the way we were. We were having problems in the water over here. And I don't know if that makes a difference. I have no idea, but you know what? I know a way I could figure that out. I have a possibility. Managing your cores. You can actually do that in gaming. How do I know when I slow down? When I look at this screen right here and I go to CPU maximum and I had the memory set to maximum, and basically it showed me that then this hit 99%, my CPU was hitting high on one of my cores. So I'm thinking that primarily is showing me, it's saying utilization across all cores, which I don't think that's true. Like right there. It's not showing all cores. Show all cores. Kernel times graph to overall utilization. There we go. There's all cores. There's core 0. So OBS is maxing out that core. So let's set affinity of OBS to 1, 2, 3, and 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Performance wise, we should see, oh, it's starting to move across them all. So, and then what we're going to do is hopefully we give OBS to those sections. Oh, maybe it does go across them all. Let's just look at the water. Is it glitchy at all? Oh, I saw that. I saw that big time. Big time did I ever see that jump. See, see that jump? All right. Okay, maybe that wasn't a good idea. Set affinity to all cores. Okay. Set affinity to cities. Set affinity back to all cores. Okay. You know, the next thing you could do, priority. We're going to set priority for OBS to high. could cause system instability. I'm guessing this could also cause stream instability. So should we click it? I think we're going to try it. So bear with me. Click. Uh-oh. 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 Now we're going to go back to this performance where we can check out the cores. And I'm also going to go and look at... keep in mind, I have the stream running on a video so I could see it live. And I want to see what happens when I move around again on the water. There's not much I could do about that. We're still hitting 90%, 90%. No, not 98% right there for a second. Yeah, I need another computer, I think. One just to do the video processing. I think that's what I'm going to have to end up getting. Is look at that, the option of doing that eventually. You think it's good to you? I saw it go a little choppy. Now if I pause it now, you can see we hit utilization drops the moment we hit pause. So the game had hit high, so it seemed okay to me. So I'm going to take off the... that was running the video, watching it at the same time. So that's putting OBS to high. So what I'm going to do is drop the game, keep performance here like that. I'm going to look at that once in a while I'm playing. So do let me know if you notice a moment where it goes choppy. Other than I think water for sure was causing an issue. Oh, look at them come out of the subway. This is always fun. See them all just run across the street. Now which direction are they all going? This is important. We have a park right here. I want to make some changes to this. Look at how many are coming out of that subway. There's a lot of them. I don't think this big park's going to be here much longer. It may be here. But where are they all going? They're going across the road here? Oh, they're all going to get on the train here. Oh, look at that. Nice. So if everyone gets off this subway line, goes there. Which way is that subway line going? Can I move that subway stop to closer to there? And then can I put the park over there? These are the things I wonder. Did a car come out of the subway? No, I didn't notice that, but I have seen that happen in other areas where cars went on places that shouldn't go. Game glitches. You know, really cool? If we had a walkway going across the street behind here. But that's a very well-used subway, but I think that subway should be right here. So I'm going to pause the game. And we're going to do some modifications to this spot. Yes, and yes. Ooh, destroy the subway? No. Nobody wants the subway destroyed. What we are going to do is take out that section there. We're going to move the subway line to right. Not that way. And that way. And we're going to take it out there. Take it out, put it on curved road. Oh, did we lose both lines? All right. Now let's go back to subway lines. Subway, subway, subway. We're going to click this line. And we're going to hit now this line is going to go that way. That way line going that way. We haven't put it in the opposite direction yet. Keep in mind that hasn't been done because I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with those lines yet. Whether or not they're going to be more lines and what directions they could go. Now that I know I can overlap lines, I'm all excited about that. I didn't realize I could put these all on the same line, and that's I really want to do is combine this line and this line right here, but I kind of like having the big setup the way it is, and I kind of like this line. So actually what I want to do is take out that line. This one right here has 254 passengers. That's a bus line. Subway line. No, that's the wrong way. Where's my subways? Metro lines. Metro lines. Loop-de-Loop has 180 passengers going between those two. From here to here, to here to here, to here to here. And there's still people walking across. But what if I combined all that to one system? What if we did that? Had this cars come in right to here, merge in with that and go out that way. And then we could have this come out like here. We could do it. Yep, let's try it. I want to see if we can do this. We're going to try this out. We're going to take this subway line. We're going to put it like there. And then this line here is going to split off this way. Alright. Next line we want to do is want to touch this line to come to here. Somehow we should be able to overlap it. Just hit play for a second. See what happens. See if it overlaps. I'm sure it can overlap it. And then we'll go to here. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Where is it? There's actually an extra line there. I need to turn off the other line. Metro lines. We need to take out loop-de-loop. There we go. Delete loop-de-loop. Will not let me stop there? Alright, let's try for the other end. That's strange. What am I doing wrong? Metro line. Metro line 5. Okay, I was able to do it yesterday. I added another line. Let's hide all these other lines. We're gonna hide this line, we're gonna hide this line, we're gonna hide this line, and this line. This line, and we're only gonna have this line. So what we want is from this line is going that direction. So let's move that over to that corner. Move that line over to there. I'm going to click on that line. I'm going to click it to that line. Not working? Where did it go? And okay, so there's Metro Line 1. Metro Line 1. Okay. No, that didn't work at all. It's not liking me. I need to delete the whole line. So I'm going to delete the whole line. As I delete that, that should hopefully get it figured out. We're going to hide that one. Hide that one. Metro Line 2. Well, that's why it won't work. Because I didn't actually delete the building. I didn't delete the connector being right there. So I need to get through to those connectors. It has them stuck there. All right. Turn off the little eyes. That's what I was trying to do, man. I was trying to do that, John. But I think I figured out why we're having problems with this line. So it stuck the lines right there. All those people all hitting the road at the same time, not knowing where they're going. They have no idea where they're trying to go. What I'm trying to do is we're going to X that line. And we're going to X that line. Alright, so half the city's all angry at me for doing that, but hey, you know what? That's okay. We have this one, and this one. What we want is one line that's going to go around here, across over here, and around this section. Oh, that's a long line. Oh my. That's like the long one. I just took it out. It does the whole loop. Uh-oh. Hello, Miss April. Thanks for coming by. Having some internet issues. We're trying to fix them. And at the same time, I just deleted some lines because I'm trying to redesign one of my station systems to one so that there's not two stops of two different sets here. And I was having issues because they were stuck over to this side, and, well, I wanted to move them to the new one. So I got to redo this line. We're going to start here. Go up here. It's going to go up here. Go up here. It's going to go up here. Up here. Up here. All the way. It's like one of my longest train routes for the subways. But this one comes back now. Comes back right along where it went. And then comes back to this one, to this one, to this one, all the way to this side. Hopefully having yourself a happy Tuesday. Normally we wouldn't be playing this game today, but I was having some issues watching the replay of this game. So please tell me if you feel that it shutters, stops, pauses, anything while I'm playing. I've updated my internet to a little bit better, and I just want to get 720p to be streaming smoothly. And if I can get it even smoother, I will try to do that too. But keep in mind, I am only human. Okay, this goes like this. Oh, this might not be the right direction. No, we can do it, I think, still. Then it goes this way. Then this one goes across to here. You know what? We end up combining this station here with this station. Possibly. Why not have that station and station stop the same one? And there we go. And it works. We have now 3 stops right here. So now we want to make the other direction. So the other direction goes... I don't know if I can make that curve right there, because it kind of goes this way. Might have been the other one would go that way. That way. I don't know. Well, let's see if we can do it. We'll start making another one. So we're going to change the color of this one. So if you click on the color, you can move it around. Let's make it a little bit purplish. No, we already have purple. Let's go kind of weird yellow, black. Well, orange. Orange-ish color. And then we'll go like that. And then we're going to start this other line. This other line's going to go on the other side of this. It's going to hit to here. Then it's going to go across to here. To here. To here. Around to here. To here. To here. And then this one. Can I make that tight turn? Oh, yeah, it's curving. It shows it's curving, so we're going to go like that. So that brings now all 4 train systems coming to a stop right there. So let's put this game on full speed for a bit. Let's see that run. Hopefully... Oh, I can imagine how many pedestrians just got out on all sides and how that could have caused a bit of problems. But hey, you know what? I'm trying to redesign this so that all these guys take the subways and get where they're trying to go more. I still might leave the walkway across. Just because it's so used so much, but I don't think it'll be used as much in the future. Because there's the walking paths and bike paths over here, right? Walking along this side of the city. But I had so much traffic that I wondered, can I go and put it underground? Like, let's go to pedestrian view. So now we have a subway system that should hopefully be more efficient with multiple stops all hitting that one right there. See, next car comes in, picks up, takes them away. Now, eventually, you think you'd have one coming in from the other way. Well, that comes from the other side. Oh, there it comes right there. They're going to stop right here. And then they're going to go along. There'll be another stop right around here somewhere. Go pick up the people. So that's our first stop that has multiple trains stopping at it at any given moment. So we got a bit of a block there, but wait, but that doesn't bother me. It's just enough time. Hopefully it's not too much of a wait. And then they can go. Instead of having so many people walking across, that should make it more efficient, I would hope. The people who want to go between the 2 train systems. Trying to get to different areas. Oh, look at them go. So the question is, now we did that, can we do that to this one? Can we combine these ones? And if we do that, which route is going to be affected the most? And I think it would be the yellow one I might have to delete. So we go off this one, and we go back to subway view. The yellow is a singular track going around, so you know what? It's not as big a deal if we stop the yellow. So let's do that. We're going to do that today. And yellow goes kind of around here. Goes around on this one. And around all of it. So, alright. That's what yellow does. And We're going to go right there. And we're going to stop off that. Slope is too steep. Nice. That works. Now let's minimize all the other colors but yellow. And let's get into color mode to yellow. Oh, yellow is so messed up right now. So we're going to do the center loop too and just delete it. There we go. Bring back every other color so we know which loops are the ones. So yellow loop was going around this. So let's start yellow. Loop yellow to yellow. But while we're doing that, we're going to make it back to yellow. So I know when I click on it, it goes yellow. Goes back to yellow. And that way we go the right way we want it to go. Was that a stop right there? Oh, no, that's not a stop. That's something else. Because you can actually have trains going multiple directions. Multiple absolute directions. And that is the next crisscross. So now we have another crisscross. Now that I know that I can do that in the game. So you have crisscross there, a crisscross there. If there are any other points at which the subways go really close together, I think we'll add another crisscross eventually. That's a split. Oh, we have a new line over here. That line never got activated. Oh my. We never actually put the trains on that line. We have a new line to run. The line is even made. It's got all the stops, but you know what? That's strange. Where is that line? Did I delete that line? No, I don't think I did. Because I never touched that station, so... I don't think I touched it. But we're going to put it in anyways and turn it on. And we're going to draw a line really across it really fast because it's acting weird for a moment there. We're going to call that, what are we going to call that? I don't even know the directions in this game. I'm so spun around. I don't even know what it's called. Lafayette Park? I don't know. Trainville? Because that's where the big train interchange is. We could call it that. I don't know. That's the center loop. This one here is the... we're going to make this like blue, really blue. We're going to call it industrial. This green is going to be, sorry, industrial. Main line industrial. Main line. This will be the industrial loop. Industrial loop, Cross River. Better name. Cross River. Because this is the river, they go across the river. This one, the outer loop, and then we have the main line, the metro of the... This one is... Well, that's the main line. Where's green? Center loop. We're going to call this main loop. Then we're going to have this one is the industrial line. Industrial line 1 and 5 is... Where is 5? Turn off 5 and zoom in on 5. Oh, 5's right there. Well, why isn't it showing me 5? Did I just run a 5 and I already had it? Oops, 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 oops. We don't need a cross river because that's what number 5 does. I must have had a 5 turned off. My bad. So let's take that off. We're going to go to this one and we're going to call this cross river. Cross river. There we go. It would help to name all your stuff in the game, so you have an idea of what it is when you're looking at it and you know you have it done. So you can be like, okay, there we go. There'll be another industrial loop eventually. There's Elm District over here. This is a growing industrial park out this direction, and eventually there will be a subway line going out there someday too. There'll also be a subway going out this way. We'll call it the airport loop. It hasn't been done yet. It's everything takes time. Because there's a mix of transportation in the city. You know, there is a mix of transportation. Let's go back to Metro again and turn on all loops. So I know all loops are viewable. So we can see like all the loops. All the loops look good. So you can see all the loops running around. There we go. Take it off traffic. Let's put it on full speed for a bit. Let it run. Look at all the people walking around. Used to be a stop right there. Now they're all like, where are we supposed to go? You know what? We're forcing them all to that train station. But what do we got? How many people gonna walk across the street right there? We got this big train station here, walking here, and they all walk across. So you know what? We're gonna give them a crosswalk. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take out all this. D-zone this, D-zone that, and that, and that. Let's give them a crosswalk. But it's not just going to be them. It's also going to be, we're going to connect this area over here. So I want to bring them all together with this awesome walkway to bring these areas together. We're going to do that by going and grabbing the walking tool. We're going to go start at that height. We're going to take it to maximum. Oh, too steep. I don't know if we can, well, maybe we can go underneath. Oh, there is a walkway underneath. Okay. That is already there. So maybe I'm going to knock out the wrong build. Sorry about that. Let's go like this. We're going to go like this. We're going to clean this area up. I think we're going to go somewhere around here to there. And we're going to come down like that. So that should allow them, if they don't want to cross the road, normally they can walk up and over the road, but hey, you know what? Totally up to them. These guys already have that cross there, so that's not a problem. We'll go back and put in those offices back in, or that commercial. Oh, look at that. They're walking around now versus going across on the road. So, you know, that's something I don't mind doing to the game. Doing a minor change like that to try to bring an area together more. And we're going to redevelop that spot there. Is this vanilla? Meaning, do I have any mods running? No, I don't have any mods. Actually I do. I have one mod. The mod I use is the auto deconstruct mod. When a building is old and uninhabited, I do have that mod. Every other mod is now gone. I have all the expansion packs, so that you can get for the game, so it's not the original game. It is the game, but with expansions. I will say I love this game. It's a lot of fun. There's so much to it. I'm learning that it's very nice. What do we got for buses in this area? This is a pretty heavy area. Do we have any bus lines yet? train, metro, tram, bus. Bus lines. We got nothing in this area. What if we put a bus line in between all the mess of this? So make this a transportation hub. We'll take that. We're going to bring a bus stop. We'll put a stop here. We're going to throw in a stop on this street. This street. This street. I don't want to loop back on that. We'll go on to that street. We're going to loop back that way. And then take them over. Maybe should we go that way a little bit? Sure, why not? And we're going to take them out on the main line here. Yeah. We'll go this way, throw a stop this way. Throw another stop there. Another stop here, here, and then there. There we go. Yeah, no, it's, thank you. I don't really do mods. I'm not a big mod person. Never have been. I could probably learn how to mod. But at the same time, I kind of try to make it look half decent. I could zoom out to the whole city if you want to see the whole city. You've got the main city here that started with and eventually expanded and it grew out all directions. And it's got like some freeways lined out where the freeways connect, kind of like this one is added in, goes around here. It's a big industrial freeway for this industrial park. We zoom in on it, you can see like the main freeway, how it goes along. But it doesn't have everything that's going to be over here built, but eventually they'll be expanded outwards this area and there'll be more out there. But I haven't really got that far yet. Oh wow, look at all the trains just waiting to go and go. But it all takes time. That's for sure. Just keep growing your city. Like the whole airport district area hasn't really been finished yet. It's basically started, kind of. A little bit of an air stop. I want to bring a subway out here, some buses and stuff. We have this new industrial freeway plan that's coming out towards here, eventually go out to here to give people access to on and off into the industrial industry up here. And as we expand this way, eventually I'll get the tile. I haven't opened up more than 8 tiles yet. There's a way to access 25 tiles, which I do plan to open up more tiles as I feel I need them, but I want to fill up the tiles I'm currently working with at the same time. This interchange actually is a copy of, it's really big. It actually took up a lot of space, as you can see. I probably could try to downsize it, but it's full 3 lanes, all directions, all on and off ramps pretty much, or all 3 lanes. That way you get the full 100-kilometer speeds on it. Other than the turn right there so tight that they slow down, but that's not a huge deal. I actually copied this off of Edmonton, Alberta. We have a interchange where Highway 216 meets up with Highway 2 and Gateway Boulevard. And this basically, the gist of this is kind of the design, but I kind of did it backwards. I should have done that the other way maybe, but it kind of fit with where it was here at the time. So I started designing it and building it to try to do it as best I can. It's not 100% exact because I went down like this, but in all reality, this one goes up in between here and here, but I dropped it under in this case and we just made it easier for me. And then, yeah, you get like all the traffic flowing. Now, we do have a bit of a traffic backup in the industrial parks in this area. There's a lot of traffic hitting this area. Lots of traffic. So, that one is like a main way in and out into here, and a main way out. But I'm not as worried about it because it is industrial. They can have bad traffic. They're going to have bad traffic. There's not much you can do about it. Now what we could do about it is help out maybe some of the area. I'm going to do an upgrade to the roads in and around here. Let's make this a better road. There, and right up to there. That could maybe help If you have more lanes for that to flow out faster, then that maybe will help over there. The other option is we split off a split and join it into there. I wonder if we could do that. Let's try right there to there. Give it a little bit of time. Throw some full speed on it. See if any of them split over to there. What I think I should do is try to force some of this traffic, instead of hitting this way, to maybe split off of from, say, like right here and then join. Let's try to pause that maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Because you got just a lot of mess right there. Oop. In the process of doing that, we're going to also do an upgrade to this street here to be able to handle the traffic going out that way. And that'll just work. Because these guys come in like that at this road. These guys are coming across. And if we don't have the traffic, we could divert some traffic back this way to go elsewhere. Give it a moment to figure out what it's doing, and hopefully that can help. Yeah, no, it's a lot of work, this city. It's only going to get better with time. That's for sure. It's 10 o'clock, guys. Oh my. I've only played it for an hour right now, and I'm into the game now. We were test streaming, mostly because I wanted to test my internet. Got a little bit upgraded today, got fixed or something. So I'm getting my speed back, which I should have had for a while, but it wasn't working. I wonder if I can upgrade that to 3 lanes. I should be able to. Too steep, too steep, too steep. Slope too steep. I don't know. And it's a split back here and splits here. You got this highway here and you got this split going between the 2 highways. Trying to get the traffic over to there faster. Unless I brought a loop up and over and around and back down at some point over here, that could really make a difference, but I don't know. Yeah, it's possible we're in the same time zone. I'm in Mountain Standard Time, Alberta. Alberta time, I call it. There ain't no other time but Alberta time. This street is just, it's a major, both directions. I need to do something about it. What if we went underground, tunneled? And brought it up, say, to right over here. No, we could do that. It didn't go the way I wanted to go more. So what if I did like this? It says I don't have enough space, so let's give it more space. Let's... Space is occupied. Let's redesign this entire section. I think that's what we're going to do. You're in Saskatchewan time. Nice. Saskatchewan's a good province. And See if we can upgrade that now. No, I can't. I want to make it 3 lanes across the whole way. But if we're going to do that, I need to do it right. And go as close as possible to there. You know, if we bring it down, and we could bring it down like that. And we'll bring it right in there. That should make a bit of a difference. And then we'll bring this in like this. I don't want that to do that. How do we turn that snapping on? Does that snap? Toggle snapping. I sure just turned off snapping. Oh, I can't believe that. Snap, 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 snap. Eventually, I want it to get close, but not close enough to snaps. Now, how do the guys do it online? You see them do this close work like that. There we go. Now, the problem is we're going to lose that street there. So is that as big a deal? Not as much, but we can bring back some industry in that area. You got to go? No worries. I play City Skylines every Sunday, so if you want, just give me a subscribe on Twitch. I will be back on Sunday, guaranteed playing this on Sunday. Normally I don't play it today, but I was phone Telus. I was having some internet issues, and I'm like, you know what? I have a good reason to get my internet fixed, so what are you guys going to do to give me a little bit more bandwidth so I can have a better stream? Because the other option is I move to Edmonton. I can get the 150 megabit internet there, but I can't afford to move right now. But I figured, well, I'm going to call them, and I had good reason. I got that fixed, and the stream so far seems to be good. It does show me I have 0 drop frames. I did notice I'm having a CPU issue in some parts of the world. If I go specifically over to the water area and I zoom in on the water, I do find my CPU severely jumps, and I do get a bit of graphical glitching in the video around that area. It's not as smooth, but that's too bad. Oh, look, the industry's coming back up. What I think I'm going to do is take out this intersection here. We're going to force this road to be to here, and then all the traffic can go where it needs to go. That way it's not affecting this one and this one were affecting each other too much. Like the traffic coming across is affecting these guys coming on. So I'm forcing them more in, and then it can go where it needs to go. But while we do that, let's give them a big upgrade in that area. We're going to upgrade that area like that. And that one's pretty heavy, so let's upgrade that area. Whenever you see a bunch of cars either direction, you can always upgrade that direction. Alright, let's check to see if how much that affects everything. Alright, so this one's not as Red Cross now. The red comes in and then it disperses around where it wants to go. This is red coming in here. So let's give him an upgrade on that area. I did attempt to put a bus lane here, but I don't think it made much of a difference. A bus and a taxi lane. That was my first attempt to put him in somewhere. Because the big... Well, looks like the buses are only in that lane, but the guys turning there are in that too. Uh-oh. Now we're backed up big time. Well, that's not good at all. We're backing up into the main highway now. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, what are we gonna do? We'll give him a split, either direction. And that should funnel him back. It looks like it split the direction too much. And that should hopefully get it flowing again. Hopefully. We need the traffic to flow over to that side. Because if it does not flow where we need it to flow, that way maybe the split there can even itself out if it goes this way and this way. Yeah, that's a little bit better now. It's not backed up all the way into the main highway. We did hit that area pretty bad there. Oh, I saw a shutter in my game. I don't know if... Let's put it full speed for a bit. She's just heavy traffic. She's just very heavy traffic. As the trucks try to go somewhere. Why are they just turning around? That's interesting. Well, maybe we'll put that as an way out. Oh, interesting. They're trying to get onto the highway, but they're not getting on the highway well. I don't know. I don't know. All of a sudden, a bunch of trucks came along and turned around and went the other direction. So it was sort of big of a mess. And I think we're going to take out the prioritized busing and just put it back to prioritized streets in this area. There is a shipping center there, so that could be affecting it a little bit as well. That could be affecting that whole area. I'm going to try to do is pull this one out like that. Stopping that stop like that. And we're going to go like this from there. Interesting. Space is already occupied too much. I think we just have to take that out as that option. That's just gonna have to come out. Too much like that. So let's put that. We'll move that over to there. And maybe at least we have 3 lanes now, because that has help. It really shows that traffic trying to go this way, though. Which it actually does that like a stop and go, and I don't want that. It's using that as that's actually acting like an intersection. Interesting. They're not merging here, they're going across. But it's not good. It's backing up all the way back there. Well, you know what I could do? We could do what I think is a problem possibly in my city. How we have that single highway this way. Let's put in the other section of it. The other section being the part that's going to split off from about here. And then we're going to start that. And we're going to start to go like there. And we're going to bring it above the ground for a moment there. Actually, there might not be enough room to pass it by, so we might just have to go under that freeway there, along there for a bit, and then bring it up there as it comes across. Alright, that didn't work, so what we're gonna do is break off here, back there. We're gonna split this like this. There we go. So that should hopefully make a bit of a difference for how much of that traffic's going across here and then coming in on here. Well, if we bring some of it from the other side, that could help ease some traffic maybe too. So give it a while to realize that exists. The trucks will start going that way too, as the trucks can go that way. A few trucks are going that way now. A few more. Because actually quite a lot of trucks ended up going that other direction. So now that we've got the other option to go the other way, that should help let them go both directions. So we've already got some going down along there underneath all the way across to here. Shows up over this side, and then there's the first truck to run the road. As the computer learns the road exists, it will start to route traffic more that direction. And a little bit of traffic coming off this way might be that many less trucks going across and around the other way that want to get into here and then come into one of these areas either from the other side. Eventually this freeway will go on, so I will have to redesign this whole mess right here, make some form of funky interchange, and we'll make it nice and neat. Because right now this is just a loop-de-loop. It was originally just a loop freeway, and until I expand it, and yeah. So I think that was well needed the other direction, because I built that one to help with some of the traffic that goes across to the other side. And we did have a lot of traffic on the main line freeway coming across here, where it gets pretty red at some points. Like even right here, there's a bunch of traffic. After we join this freeway here with this freeway, it gets really deep red. And then it's really bad here, but you know, that's where the ports are. And eventually I want to make a super port, and I haven't done that super port yet. I want to upgrade this whole area and prepare for it, because they have this new port. It's this one here. It's called a cargo hub, and you can see how big it is compared to that one. And I was originally going to give it to that line there, but how I'm going to I'm going to have to bring the land out a little bit to put it in somewhere here, and then figure out how to make connections to it and stuff. Unless we put it over here, and then I could run it off one of those sections over here. Now I could do that. Could put it over here. Don't necessarily need to force everybody over into those two freeways, but if we put it over here, that would work, because there is an extendable section here that is extendable here. So we'd have to flatten this area out and extend it. I think that could possibly be what I do on Sunday, but for now, got a bit of a change. Just a little bit of a change. Oh, thank you for following me on Twitch. Oh no, I didn't realize I'm losing all my alerts weren't working. Oh no. Oh no, Ryan followed me on Twitch and I totally missed it. Oh, I'm so tired. I had it on the wrong button. I didn't have live screen on. I had it on intro screen, which goes to live, but Twitch alerts weren't playing. Well, that's too bad. We have a new follower tonight, everybody, which is nice and all. And, oh, I want to show you this, John. Look at this. I requested about it. I can edit selected viewer. And I now can add in your Twitch name, and then I should be able to save it. So I don't want StreamYard to be able to get points, so I want it to be that. I want it to have 0 hours and 0 points. So I save. Save successfully. And it should say no. And this one, I want to edit this one. Okay. I don't know why it shows points. Swizzy's minion. I don't want any points on this one. Any points or gaining and save. Me, I don't want any points on anything. And I want to edit my name being SWIZZ. Are you telling me I cannot add names yet? Oh, I haven't actually tried to add names. I still can't edit the name. It won't let me type the name. Oh, that's too bad. It has the box. I think it's coming. I want that ability so bad. I want Scorpbot to be able to do it right. I think in time it's going to get better. But unfortunately it's not there. But right now, John, you have 685 points, and on this bot tells me you've been alive for 7.8 hours. So when I figure out how to start copying all the stuff off the other bots, I will start adding it into this bot. This bot's getting updated nonstop, whereas Nightbot, sorry, they talk about there's an update coming, but it's quite slow. This bot has had 5 updates since I started using it, and that is encouraging. It's encouraging to me that bot's being updated, and so that means I'm probably gonna support it at some point and use it more. Oh, look how much traffic's now using that way. A lot. Not all of it, but enough that enough of it is going that way. That was how much traffic is going that way now that we used to go the other way. I like that. And they have the option to go either way. They can leave this way or this way. So depending on where the truck's going, it can go whichever way. And that's a lot of traffic we're taking off the main routes over here, forcing them along this route. So this industrial freeway, we'll call it the industrial bypass, and the bypass of the whole city. Yeah, we're at about 1.5 hours. It's right now about 10:30. I'm probably going to go till about 11 because I like this game too much. I love this game. It's so much fun. Oh, it's a lot smoother now. Give it about a few minutes and we still have a bit of backup coming in from either direction, but it's not as red, and you know, it takes a while for traffic to realize they have other directions they can go. Oh, that's all backed up. So I think that's time we upgrade this section coming off. So let's go like that. Now, one way to speed this up is to take out this exit here. It's just not enough using it. Let's force them around to go this way in. The 3 or 4 cars, giving this guy more time so they only have 3 ways they can go, and that should help speed up some of the movement if we took out that one. I wonder if we can upgrade that one. It's too steep. I should really just merge across this to that and make a crisscross curve like this. That's where traffic can go this way instead of having to go all the way around. Hopefully it realizes that exists. But it might not do that because that's a slower route. And That's what we'll do. We'll give it a bit of that. Oh, look, the speed is much better when they go straight and then connect in. Still going that route. Oh, maybe in time they'll change. You're playing on the map you made right now? Nice. Nice. Maybe one day I'll figure out how to do map. I don't know yet. I kind of wish that we didn't necessarily build a railroad that way, but this cargo terminal is not really being used. Interesting. Let's look at the rails. The railroad. Oh, we got a really red stretch of railroad there. And out here, there's a very much a delayed rail line trying to leave the city. Interesting. This side is not so bad, but the other side is full trying to leave. It's like they're all lining up to leave the city. Interesting. Tons trying to leave. All of them trying to get out. Population's 102,000. I'm at 92,000 right now. You're over 100? Nice. What I'm going to try to do. And we're going to go on crazy road. I go across there. And somehow connect it. And there would be a crisscross there. We'll give them an extra line there. Then they could go either direction. Not necessarily hit the main line there. And they can go the direction they want to go. That works. That works. And then that guy wants to join at that point. Well, power there does nothing. Triple train bridges. Lots of train traffic here. We had so much fun with the trains the other day that I think the trains are finally working and going where they need to go. Especially since we got the splits done. So as long as there's trains there running. Uh-oh, we got people dying again. Uh-oh. Big deaths in the city. Lots of deaths. What's going on? Do we have another death wave going on again? Is it that time of year again? Cemetery use capacity is still in the green, but we have a heavy bunch in death in this area. So, I think we're going to need to build another one in this vicinity. There's one here, but it's just a lot of death right around the downtown core right now. So it'd possibly be, there might not be one nearby close enough to really make a difference. So I think we're gonna put one right here on Main Street. And that should really hit this whole area that's got a lot of death showing up. They're probably too far away to affect it because they're all on the outskirts. So I'll put one in the middle of all of that. That should help. Let's go back to what we did earlier today. We got the crosswalk across. We got the people waiting for the trains and the different directions of trains. And the people wanting to go on that train will go on that train. Depending on what direction they're going. Let's look at the other one. That's a little bit of lined up, but now there's a lot coming in on this one. It's not too good. It's they're bottling up right at that spot, but yeah, that's too bad. It's bound to happen that you get a bit of a bottleneck on somewhere. So between these two stations, there's a bit of a bottleneck going on. But that's okay. We had a lot of people getting off the station and going and walking across. So now we have less people walking around, trying to figure out where they're going. Crowds of people, trying to organize it a little bit more. Let's give them that ability to develop that. But maybe not residential. Maybe we're going to throw in some commercial right there. We'll go some heavy commercial in that vicinity. That's because there's so many people going to the stations. And the people can still walk across here. It's just instead of all of them walking across, wondering what's going on, they're going where they need to go. Plus you got these train stops here too. If people wanted to, they could get on and off these trains. Most attractive city ward? Nice. Don't know why my city's so beautiful. What I did, but an outlet shop right here might be a good spot for a shop. Got all this foot traffic here. Now, where were we? I was thinking about, I got the crisscross bridges on this section here. We've got the bike paths going through up and down this way. I was thinking about another bike path. How to incorporate one But what I wanted to do is open up walking from this side to this side. Somehow, or even from this side to this side. Where would we put it? I think we'd cross right about here and then come down. That'd be a long walkway. It'd be much easier for a bicycle path, but you know what? I think it's time to call it a night. I'm getting tired. It's 10:40. I have to work tomorrow. Wanted to test this out. Stream shows 0 drop frames, which is exciting. I'm running on the speed I should be running for what I'm doing right now. I'm kind of liking that. We're holding, I'm not hitting my max. I'm not pushing the 6. I'm just trying to push 3.4 right now, 3.6. That's all I really want. 720p full quality stream. Next would be to test to put it up to 60 frames and see if that helps a little bit and see what type of settings I need to be at for that. I have a question. One-way track. Tram track. If we run tram tracks, can I put a stop on there? Can pedestrians walk along this tram track if I brought it back to here and then back to here? If there was a car running on this, would pedestrians walk along a tram track? Is that a walkway across it? I think it might be. But can you build a housing along it? Nope. I can't put in walk. Alright, that answers that question. So then how would that work? That is a walkway along the tram track, so you just can't build housing along it. So if I put that, alright. Interesting. Let's roll across the city for a second. So, remember we have the tram track line. Here I get excited. I got another idea I've been thinking about. Tram tracks. Trams. Trams. Where's the tram lines? Okay, we got the tram there, tram going down this way. There's the upper loop over the downtown. Then they got the subways too, so a mixture of that combined with some buses too now. So look at that, how many people are waiting for the bus in this area. They're waiting to get on the bus to have the bus take them somewhere. Oh, there's a bus right there. Bus is gonna go there. And then the bus is gonna come up and pick them all up. Just like that. So the buses are getting used in that area. That's good. I like that. That's what I want to see. Disconnected power grids. Where? Okay. This showing power is not good there. So is this not putting enough power? Something's not making enough power. I think it's time to build another one of these solar plants. Start to bring some more future power to our city. A little more green energy. John, you like the solar power. I do too. But yeah, the tram track is what I'm referring to. This here. But that's not a tram track. That's a track. I don't know. But I'll think about where I want to run that. I'm thinking of how to incorporate a bus and walking paths crisscrossing across this section of freeway because that is there. I want to bring in more paths across here. We already have a few bike paths. Well, I want a pedestrian path more. I want pedestrians to have options too. So that you can walk across and come across and then down. Yeah, no. And there's nothing stopping us from building one of those right even now. Right here. Going up. And then coming down, say right there. So that way, that street could walk across to the street even. But you know, that's for another day. Thank you everyone for coming by. I appreciate it, as always. And we're going to throw a quit on that. Oh, thank you, John. Thank you, Chronic. Everyone else, a new follower we had come by. There was City Skylines. Yeah, the 111,000. You're going fast, man. You're growing fast. Well, like always, if you're watching me on YouTube, please subscribe, follow me on Twitch, everything, all of it. Swizzlerz, SWIZZLERZ is my name. I'm also known as Mike. But on a good day, I will be called Swizzlerz. Anyways, thank you for coming by. Appreciate it, everybody. Hopefully everyone has a happy ending to your Tuesday or whatever day of the week. Wednesday, if it is already that day for you. Thank you for watching.
You're watching Swizzlerz Zone.